Everyone, happy new month. I don't know the time I'm going to upload this video, but I am actually making this video on the 1st of May, and that means it's a new month. And happy new month, guys. And tomorrow is my birthday, 2nd of May. I don't know when this video will come up, but tomorrow is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Hello guys, it's your girl Queen, and we're here to talk about calorie deficit. If we've heard a lot about calorie deficit, how calorie deficit can help you lose weight. In fact, it has been scientifically proven that being on a calorie deficit will help you lose weight. Not just about losing weight, but it will help you sustain it on the long run. So in this video, I'm going to show you. I've actually made a video on how to calculate everything about calorie deficit. So I'm going to leave the link in the description below, so you can just click it to find out everything about calorie deficit and how to calculate your calorie deficit. But in this video, I want to tell you the easiest way to achieve it without having to go to the calculators to calculate like 12 times 78, 12 times, all those stress, without going through all those stress. So that is what this video is about. And if you have any question, if you're confused about anything, you can just put your question in the comment section. I'll be free to answer you. I'll always answer your questions. And if you have anything to say, any contribution, anything, any suggestion, just leave it in the comment section. I will always go back to it. I always refer to it. So we can also link up on Instagram, on Facebook. My link is in the description, so feel free to chat me up. I generally help people, guide people through their weight loss journey and maintenance, including weight gain. So I made a video on weight gain, so you can still check it. Just go through my channel. If you have chance, you can just go through my channel. I have a lot for you, and I promise you it's really educating and interesting, and trust me, you're really going to learn from it. Okay, that being said, let's go to how to achieve a calorie deficit without having to calculate it. Oftentimes when we talk about being on a calorie deficit, a lot of people think of going to get the calorie content of all the food they want to eat. So basically what people think is you have to get that is what people do anyway. So you just get, if you want to take milk, so you have to check 100 ml of milk is about 100 and something calorie, and then if you add it in a tablespoon of chocolate, of hot chocolate, it's going to give you so. And then when you eat it with a sandwich, this is the certain calorie it's going to give you. Yeah, generally that is how, when we talk about calorie deficit, that is what comes to people's mind, and it makes it so boring. And a lot of people don't want to go through that stress. Well, that is why I'm making this video. So just relax. It's not really difficult. Yeah, being on a calorie deficit is not really a big deal, and it is not difficult. As a matter of fact, a lot of people stay on a calorie deficit without even knowing it. My last weight loss class, the last one I made, the 21 days program I made, I just help you combine your food in order to help you lose weight. So I don't actually advise people to go on specific type of diet. So it's not really sustainable on a long run. So in this program, I gave them food, even with a replacement. So, people don't really like a certain type of food. So at the end of the day, everyone saw a change in their body, on the weighing scale, in their clothes. And that is just because they are on a calorie deficit. And this is just within 21 days. So you can imagine if you are on it for a very long time, how much weight you are going to lose. And one thing about calorie deficit is it helps you enjoy all classes of food, all type of food, and you enjoy everything you want to eat. So calorie deficit simply means a way of getting lesser calorie into your system. So basically, the body accumulates energy and store it in form of fat. So the fat you have in your body actually means you have excess energy stored in your system, not that you are the fat itself. I don't know if I'm making sense. So I'm going to try my best to be very slow. Someone said I talk so fast, so I'm trying to be really slow and still not waste so much time in this video. So the fat means the excess energy in your body. It doesn't mean you are fat itself. It means you have excess energy. So if eventually you are taking lesser energy than your body needs, your body will not have any choice than to go to its fat storage, that is your energy storage, and take more energy from there and perform its basic activities. But it doesn't mean you have to starve yourself. Starving yourself is very, very much different and even risky. So calorie deficit doesn't mean you should starve yourself. So when you give your body a lower calorie, it means you are in a negative. So your body balances it up. So for you to balance it up, it has to reduce its energy store. And with time, you keep losing weight. You keep losing weight until the energy store is exhausted. That is eventually when you get slim. Okay, that is the simple way to explain how this calorie runs, how it happens. I've made a video on how to calculate your calorie deficit. So if you want to find out everything about calorie, how it happens, your calorie deficit, just click on the description below. I'm going to leave the link of that video in there. Again, your body generally uses energy even at rest. So it means you burn energy while you are sleeping, you burn energy while you are awake, you burn energy when you are eating. Even to digest the food you eat, you use energy to do that. So it practically means your body uses energy for nothing. And even when you are doing something, I've also made a video on how your body uses energy. So if you want to find out how your body uses energy, you can still go down to the description below, and then you find out, you can get the link to this video and watch how your body uses energy. So that being said, calorie is simply the measurement of energy in your body. So the food we eat gives us energy, and this energy is measured in calorie. Another thing is, when we talk about the food we eat giving us energy, it is not just the food that gives us energy. The drinks you take, your alcohol, the medicines, some medications also supplies calories to our body. This is from the substances used in producing these medicines. So some medications actually gives us calorie. Then drinks and some colored and flavored water also contains a certain level of calorie. All these things put together add energy to our system. So if the way you get energy into your body is from the things that get into your mouth, the things that get into your body, that means the easiest way to reduce this is to reduce this amount of energy you are getting in. Or when you get them in, you expand it, meaning you burn it while doing work. Most times exercises and other activities we carry out. So generally, there are 3 ways in which we can maintain a calorie deficit, and that is by the food we eat, the activities we carry out, or by doing the both. Most times, I will always say both are the best. So continue watching this video and I will let you know the easiest way, the simple things you can do, and you'll be automatically on a calorie deficit without even knowing it. And then you lose weight very easily, and then you even maintain it. Please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share if you like it. If you see my face for the first time, thank you for coming by. Please remember to subscribe. Welcome to my returning subscriber. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for coming by. And if you're here, I'm sure you're here to learn. So we're going to talk about how to be on a calorie deficit without having to work it out, without having to calculate it. And watch at the end of this video. Please leave your comments, your contributions. Just leave it in the comment section. And do well to visit my description. You're going to find interesting links and you're going to learn more from it. Things to do. Let's talk about food. You know, mostly we gain weight from eating excessively. We also lose weight from cutting down on the food we eat. And here is a simple steps you can take in order to cut down, maintain a calorie deficit, and make it a lifestyle. That way, you keep it on a long run. Number one, you have to learn to cook your own food. Cooking your own food will enable you know the ingredients you're using, the spices, the method of cooking. Okay? It also helps you determine the quantity of things you want to put in this food. It will help you fashion your food in a way that you want it. And that way, you actually accommodate less ingredient in this food than when you buy it outside. Number two, as much as possible, buy single ingredient food, or try as much as possible to buy food with lesser ingredients. This is what I mean. When you go for grocery shopping or when you want to buy something or food, just check the nutritional content. When you check the nutritional content and you check the ingredient content, the ingredient table too, you're going to see the ingredients used in making this food. Any food you see with a lot of ingredients, most times they are high in calories, because the more you put in the food, the more it increases the calorie content of this food. So as much as possible, try to buy food with lower ingredients. The third one, always check your food label. And when you check it, it is not just enough to check it. It is safer to avoid it when you don't know up to 3 contents or ingredients used in making this food. The thing is, some food has additives, and these additives are usually synthetic. They are produced or they're artificial, and most times they are also high in calories and with little or no fiber or nutritional content. Some of them are actually preservatives, and they all accumulate in our system. They are not just not good for weight loss, but they are also not good for your health. So as much as possible, try to check the food label and also buy things from the ingredients that you know. For example, when I want to buy food that has a preservatives, I know that certain preservatives are actually gotten from fruits. For instance, carrots, and they are used as preservatives. I know these ones are natural preservatives. They were actually extracted from a certain type of food. I know it, and then I'm okay to buy it. Or you want to buy a foodstuff, for instance, it has a thickener and it contains psyllium husk. I know psyllium husk is okay, and it's actually a natural thickener, and then I buy it because I know what it is and I know the content. But sometimes you buy all these exaggerated, produced synthetic additives and preservatives or even thickeners, and they really make it very complex for you and add more calories to your food. Next thing you should do is, as much as possible, my method of cooking. I'm going to make a video on how your method of cooking food will actually affect the food you are eating. It will also affect the content and the composition of your food. It really plays a role in your food. Some methods actually increase the calorie content of this food. You can check the description. I'm going to leave the link in this video so you can just watch how the method of cooking food affects and alters the nature of this food. The next one you should also consider is try to avoid liquid calories. Sometimes these liquid calories are actually empty calories. Empty calories meaning they only give you calories, energy, meaning that they actually offer little or no nutritional value to your body. This is not like when you eat your regular carbohydrate, pizza, and all those things. No. I'm going to give you an illustration. When you take a bottle of soda, you take it like you are just drinking water. You feel like you're drinking water. The thing is that it's not even going to quench your thirst most times. And then you may take a bottle of soda and you end up getting hungry and you still find something else to eat. But when you take something like, I'm going to use an instance, I'm going to use pizza for instance, because pizza has been considered junk and bad food. So that's why I want to use it for instance. So this case is really different when you eat pizza. Maybe when you eat 1 or 2 slices of pizza, it has fiber, it has protein, it has carbs, it has fat, okay, with a lot of processed ingredients in it. We know that. But then this pizza is going to give you more nutrition. It's going to make you full. You may even take it and then you are okay for dinner, you're okay for breakfast or lunch, depending on when you eat it. Unlike when you take a bottle of soda. So a bottle of soda may contain about 150, for instance, 150, 200 calories. And then you just gulp it in without being remorseful, without remorse. And you just gulp in a bottle of soda and then you turn. You're looking for food to eat. So, and you may just end up taking a plate of rice, which may be about 400 calories. How many calories have you taken already? That's about 600. And then you haven't even taken dinner, you have not taken lunch, you have not even, you may definitely feel hungry, so you may want a snack. So you see, liquid calories really give us more energy than we think. The next one is juicing your fruits. It is actually wrong to juice them. It is really wrong. I know you are going to say juices are healthy. Yes, they are healthy because the fruits are healthy. Fruits are healthy. But have you wondered, taking an orange juice, how many oranges can make a cup of juice? That is a cup of orange juice. It may take about 6 to 8 oranges to make a cup of juice. But have you considered licking your oranges without juicing them? I'm telling you, you may not be able to finish up to 3 oranges. You may not just finish it. Personally, when I take up to 2 or 3 oranges, that is my meal sometimes, or that would be the extra I would take for the day, even though it is much. Most times I use it for meal. But imagine taking 3, 4, 5, 6 oranges. You see, you really get in more calories into your body, and you don't even take the fibers that the orange produces, because when you juice it, you get rid of the fibers. So it is actually right to eat your food. Eat your fruits, chew your fruit, stop juicing them, because juicing them is going to make you take so much of it and also deny you of some other properties and benefits of this fruit. Next one is combining food. As much as possible, reduce the combinations you make while eating. Yes, I know we all talk about healthy food, healthy food, healthy food. But when it comes to calorie deficit, it is not just about being healthy. Sometimes most healthy food are high in carb. You want to take a sandwich and you're adding a whole avocado in a bread, in 2 slices of bread. And then you're going to top it up with a cup of tea and probably a teaspoon of sugar and milk. Have you wondered the quantity you are going to accumulate. It's just like taking one big avocado is about 300, 350 calories, and you're putting it in just 2 slices. And then at the end of the day, you are like, I ate 2 slices of bread. Avocado is healthy. But then you've just ended up eating up to 5 calories. It's not like it is bad, but most times we don't consider them. We don't actually calculate it. So healthy food doesn't make it calorie wise. Okay, when you put all this into consideration, you're going to find out that in a whole day, it doesn't matter if you're eating 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times, as long as you are putting the necessary things in check, you find out you will be on a calorie deficit. Activities. Most times when we say activities, we usually end up thinking of going to the gym, having to run, skip, jog, or doing all extracurricular activities. I mean, doing extra activities. That is not what it means. But to be on a calorie deficit, you have to choose between the food you eat or exercise. Like I have earlier said, most times both are the best. But if you want to expand your energy from exercise, you have to really work hard. Some people are fortunate to exercise and be able to lose up to 1,000 calories. The danger with exercising so much is you may end up eating up everything. That is why we actually advocate for the both. So but when you want to use exercise to maintain a calorie deficit, you have to put it upon yourself to exercise and burn a certain calorie. But the truth is, the more active you are, the more food you eat. So if you actually really like food, exercise will be your best bet. But the easiest is food, or just doing both of them. So exercise can be running, jogging, weightlifting, planks, press-ups, any type of exercise will actually help you be on a calorie deficit. But this is the danger, you may overeat. So what you have to do is, first of all, it's not good to exercise every day. And while exercising, try as much as possible to exercise the days you are going to eat much. So that means if Mondays are your exercise days, your workout days, you have to eat so well on Monday. And if Tuesday is your resting day, you have to really be very conscious. So if you eat a cup of rice on Monday, on Tuesday, make it half. Likewise, any other day that you're not going to be active. However, it's actually good for us to watch the things we eat. I've made a video on how to stop overeating. So if you are in this category, to be frank with you, I used to be in this category because I eat as much as I want and I exercise as much as I can. But then overeating is not a good thing. I've made a video on how to stop overeating, so you can just watch this video and then find out things to do to stop it. The third one is doing the both, exercise and food. We always advocate for exercise and food because no one exercises every day. We are not always in our right frame of mind to exercise. Besides, it is always good to balance your activities. So you get in little calories and then you expand little calories. That way, you keep a balance and it is more healthy, it is more sustainable, and it is actually healthy. And your activities, once you are controlling what you eat, once you put the previous things I've mentioned in the food into your plan, you will see that you won't even have to exercise. Yeah, you won't have to go to the gym, you won't have to run, you won't have to do any special preparation to exercise because normally your body uses energy for doing nothing. So your body expands about 1,000 to 1,002 every day, 1,003 every day, without you doing anything. So you can imagine, if you are conscious of what you're eating, yeah, you may end up eating just 1,500, and then you're already doing your normal activity. Your body uses 1,200 for nothing. And then let's say you walk to the park, you walk to shopping, you walk to work, and if you're a nurse or you're a healthcare worker, or you do all this manual job, of course, have you ever wondered why most people doing manual job, even with all the calories they eat, the bread and sodas they take, energy drinks, they don't end up adding weight? It's because they expand it while walking. So this is the best way to balance it. And then you lose weight and maintain it naturally without dieting, without exercising, and without having to stress yourself. Thank you for watching to this end. Please remember to go through my videos. You are really going to find a lot of interesting topics, and we can always link up on Instagram or Facebook. And please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and keep the lights